I know everyone likes to do week-to-week reviews of shows, big like The Last of Us. Have a big followings, they're gonna get big viewership. I don't like to do that, you know. I like to just like make it all compact. Even if I miss a couple episodes, I still like to make it all compact and just throw my thoughts out there, you know. But this is gonna be short. The first 30 minutes of episode 1 are some of the best television I've seen in my entire life. And I feel like that first 30 minutes when we're seeing Joe's daughter and we're seeing Joe's life before the apocalypse and everything and all he does. I felt like that first 30 to 40 minutes was some of the greatest television I've seen in years, maybe of my entire life. Pedro Pascal as Joe is fucking phenomenal casting. Bella Ramsey as Ellie, that's phenomenal casting. Everything they did, the way they made everything compact. We didn't see a lot of Infected, which was like, this is kind of a zombie show, but we saw Infected maybe once or twice the entire show. So it was like really more like man versus man in an apocalyptic state. Like we see the Infected once or twice. I love the way they use all the voice actors from the show. Every one of them was great. The Bill and Ted episode 3, that was great. Some of the best television in years as well. The Rampage Joe Goes On, that was fucking amazing. That was crazy. This show really, like, they really wanted to stick home. Like, this world is fucked up. And the story of not only Bill and Ted, but of Joe and Ellie is about how trying to hold on to what little bit you have in such a fucked up world. And I really appreciate that. And I'm glad that they went the more storyline route than kept trying to, like, shove Infected in everything and having them fighting Infected all the time. Episode 8 was Ellie's big episode with the pastor. That was fucking crazy. That was crazy. And I'm like, this really like shows me Bella Ramsey's gonna fucking kill it in season 2. They say that Vincent's the game is gonna be 2 seasons, so season 2 we're probably gonna be with Joe up until the golf club moment. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's probably gonna be how they end season 2. Some people might not like that, but hey, I'm glad they did. First off, I'm glad they killing Joe. Look how fucked up this world is. You're telling me this motherfucker goes in the hospital, kills all those people, and there's supposed to be 0 consequences for that shit? Fuck her, like, fuck Abby being the fucking daughter of the doctor. Let her be the daughter of the fucking guard. You telling me she's still wrong? Like, and that's another thing. It's not about right and wrong. It's about just how shit is. That's how I view Joel's decision of what he did. Fuck right or wrong. It's just how shit is, man. Like, even if that was a cure, and even if we say there's a cure, how the fuck are you supposed to get everybody back on that shit? You got slavers. You got rid of people are slaving people. And you think they're going to be like, oh, we're going to go back to the 95 captives way things were on order, blah, 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 blah. That shit's not going to work. That's going to take 40 years at least to get shit halfway decent with halfway order. It's going to take 40 to 50 years to get shit halfway decent with halfway order. And Joe and Ellie were probably going to die. Joe was probably going to die during that too, you know? So, like, protect who you can. Find your little bit of happiness in a fucked up world. I feel like that was a message, a major takeaway for me of season 1. And I didn't play the games. I'm just going to say this straight up. I watched the games and I know the story beats of the games, but I didn't really play the games. I don't have time to play like these big games because they're so time consuming, but they're so great. So, yeah. Last of Us, season 1, I give it an 8 out of 10. Not everything they did was great. Like the Raleigh episode, I liked a lot of it, but I feel like that was a little couple weak parts in there. A couple episodes before that. I never felt like anything was filler. Every episode they did and everything they did had a point and something that was trying to get across and try to tell us about either Joe or about Ellie and about the world that they lived in. So I never felt like anything they did in the show was filler. Like a lot of people think episode 3 was filler. That was not filler. That was showing us how fucked up this world is, and it's about finding your little bit of piece of happiness. It's about finding your little bit of piece of happiness in this fucked up world. So Last of Us season 1, 8 out of 10. Peace.